snack, but there's no time!
I mean, it's just...
They'll go.
Having knowledge of it pushes you in the right direction.
Hey.
Like just knowing that the average apple contains more than half your daily recommended intake of sugar. That's an apple. And they tell you that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It doesn't matter what kind of sugar it is, if it's sugar cane or not, it's still sugar. It's basically candy. Just being aware of it just helps you make your own choices. Yeah, they're natural, but like, you know, it's still sugar. It's still inflammatory. Carrots are also really sugary too. I don't eat those anymore. Yeah, but they still, I mean, you still gotta like be careful which carbs you're eating, you know.
That was a ton of fun. I should do it again sometime.
A potato is a complex carb, but like a normal potato compared to a sweet potato, they're totally different. But they both get the label complex carb.
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great.
I think sweet potatoes are so good. I fucking love them.
Downtown.
Like you have like sugar cane sugar and like the natural sugars. Yeah, they're not the same.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Yeah, I think it's cool that everybody here has like different opinions and like different things that work for them.
What?
That was sick. This one's actually really fucking nice. This is like one of the best runs I've had probably up to this point.
So that's
No, this is actually just luck. Like, I've just gotten pretty lucky this run.
You're fuck.
Yep, that just ruined it. That just absolutely ruined this. That's just like actually fucked up. I just got an 857. It was gonna be a sub 3. This would have been like the most cracked run of all time. Like, what the fuck was this on pace for? What the shit? Oh my god, dude, what the hell?
Looks like the
Yeah, that was 855 pace.
Great Barrier Reef.
Potentially even an 854. Are you fucking kidding?
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
Okay, so sub 850 is possible with quick slick.
The robot better
Fuck
change
this game,
tactics
dude.
and fast.
I didn't even get a sub 3 downtown, and that could have been an 854. Just so stupid. Like, how is that even possible?
Flying! The old clothesline move.
sub 850. Like, what the fuck,
The
man?
robot's losing its head.
That's
What
like
a
actually
shocking
dumb.
takedown by Patrick.
This is still the best early game I've had, with a 2.5 second time loss in Squidward's house. Because my PB is dog shit. And I also got really fucking lucky this run. I just lost 2.5 seconds in Squidward's house. So it would have been even
Nice
faster.
flying, head thing move by Patrick.
This run's either gonna die to something, or just like live only because it's so far ahead. There's nothing in between.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
But I had insane Treedome luck and I had a lot of money. So I got to keep it. And the Krusty Krab spawns are just good.
Whoa, what an opening for a guy.
But yeah, my
literally
best
filled
pace
with
out of
openings.
Dream
Oh, what an
is now
uppercut.
this with a fucking missed slam. Like an early slam. Straight up 2.5 second time loss. Thanks, drink more water. The Twitch Prime.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just
Appreciate
about
that.
over.
Alright. Let's see if the fucking 1,000 frame perfect tricks in this game cooperate.
Stunning! The old clothesline move.
You on a run right now?
That roll.
Yeah, 1224. When I used to actually care about my Poseidon split. I could have been a 1221.
Yeah.
Easily. Thanks, Hoagie, for the 16 months, man. That's the thing, man. It's like... That shit was nuts. Yeah. Same here. I'm seeing 17.7 a lot more often now. Cringe. I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck? Why is this run so good? See, that's just how much of an impact Treedome has on the run, man. Like, you can lose or save so much fucking time. Terrible level. I don't know about this one. Good thing you don't need it anymore. We're fine. Yeah, this run's like, it's still pretty good. Like it's just cause it's fine. This is still a good run, I'd say.
Sorry.
It did take a little bit too long to get it in there, but it's fine. I saved like 5 extra seconds than I would ever expect to save on a run that actually makes it past this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So it's like a, just call it like a good early game and a normal SBA. It's pretty much that. It's that kind of a run.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's exactly what this run needs, just to make it dog shit to play and watch. Just appreciate that we're still playing any percent in 2021, and we're still collecting 77 spatulas. There's no fucking bullshit. It's like still a game. This is being dumb. Maybe I can accept those though. I think I did that twice today and I still got it. Yeah, that game's in a rough spot because like any percent's stupid and 100% is really long, so it's probably not going to stay too popular for long unless, you know. I don't know. That's a frame late. Alright, this run is acceptable, but it's not good anymore. Yeah, I don't know. It's like defeat Ganon is like the old any percent, right? It's like with some little changes though. I don't know.
Here's another one.
I always like runs that end with like a final boss being defeated. Feels like it's more of a climactic ending. Yeah, OT is like just, that shit's fucking insane, man. The amount of shit they figured out in that game. I like glitchy runs that still have movement dominant gameplay. That's the best kind of run. Runs that have a lot of cool glitches and shit, but movement is still king. This game is like walking the line though. Like it's definitely not as movement based as it was like 3 years ago, but maybe it is more. Maybe it's more now. Compared to 5 years ago, I don't know, maybe not. But 3 years ago, it was, tricks were probably more important back then.
Scavenger hunt 3 years running. Thank you.
Because tricks saved minutes. I mean, movement also saves minutes, but like tricks were saving minutes back then. Now everything's fast, so your movement matters more, I guess. Yeah, that's a fair analysis, actually. But there are more glitches now than ever. More tricks and glitches, just more movement focused though, strangely. Death, thanks for the 16, the good luck. Yeah, I've I watched Pulse do that shit. It's funny. That game is broken. Not Gen 1 broken, but like it's a close second, right? It's fucked up. Made in Unity, by the way. That's so funny. Already, it's just 17 minutes. I love it. I love speedrunning.
Hello.
I love the existence of speedrunning, but I don't like doing it. I think we can all agree.
So that.
Yeah, but they're not gonna play on that.
So
They're not gonna play on that update, that's the thing. Who cares?
So that.
Or maybe they will.
So that. So that.
Yeah, it's just not even Pokemon. Walking simulator.
So that. So
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Because runs that are movement focused, they you have to be good at the
So
game,
that.
not just like metagaming the game. But I like runs where you gotta be good at both, you know? That's why 3D platformers make the best runs, man. Because you can have a lot of cool shit in them, but at the end of the day, you gotta be able to platform,
Like SpongeBob
or you're gonna
in
lose
for a
time.
ride.
You can't just hide behind your knowledge of knowing tricks. You have to actually be able to move.
Great Barrier Reef. That's the ticket.
So a good run, like a really good run past SBA would probably be in the 2x BPT.
Now the robot's
So
taking a
sub
beating out
40
there.
to 30 BPT out of SBA is like the target for like a really good run. That's like a very good run that we'd be looking at there. In that case, it is most likely possible
Now the robot. Taking a beating out there.
to stay in
Shooting at
the
SpongeBob Unfrozen.
like under 5x for an industrial park exit. That should be doable. Maybe under 4x. Not likely, but possible. 4x. Like a 3x industrial park exit.
That hot goo could melt
That'd be
anything.
hard,
That was a doozy.
but I think it's still like technically possible. More realistically, 4x. I think that sub 40 330 is like very realistically doable. At this current moment, it is. I'm not saying I'm good enough to do that, but like the potential is there.
One more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring.
And of course, like 42 is also possible as well, in my opinion, based on the numbers that I've been seeing. I think that 42 will happen at some point. X is just any number, like a 43XX. It's just any number with 43 in the first 2 digits.
That does it. SpongeBob is
So the
back in the
XX
fight.
is like, it doesn't matter if it's a 4359 or a 4344, like, still a 43. That's the idea.
Don't
So a
you
5X
know when
is
around
like
you go?
51, 52, 53, and 50 as well. Up to 59.
Ow! I guess SpongeBob won't be winning
Cringe.
that way. Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy. I see a prime bowling moment right here. The
But
robot
like when we
better
start
change tactics
getting into the
and fast.
43s eventually and we're just bringing the time down, you're not going to hear me like referring to like, oh, we're going for a 42, because obviously it's still a very long time away. The goal is going to be like, you know, 4x, 3x. You're just going to hear me say that. There's no point in just re-enunciating the 43 every time.
And the robot is
It's just
down.
easier to say that. This run's really just not that good anymore.
I'm. Say
This is one of those runs that was too fast to fail. Like, it's just, I made so many mistakes. Goo Lagoon was legitimately bad, and I still got a run. It's just silly.
Keep.
It's just... I don't understand why I play this. It's just so unfair. It's so fucking unfair. The whole run is frame perfect tricks and fucking bullshit with that it's influenced by lag and RNG. And I just hate this game. And I fucking hate playing it. I'm just losing 10 seconds just cuz, you know? You know, just cuz.
There.
If this weren't 2 frames, I probably would have missed that. I feel like that felt a little bit off.
Say hello to my little bubble.
the marmalade.
In order for the first.
I keep doing that. I'm like zero framing the B button.
Where are all the security?
Hey, we didn't fucking choke it this time. Nice. Didn't throw. I feel way better after not messing that up this run because the last run was so bad. This is really slow.
Left. Number one in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt 3 years running.
I haven't gotten this all day, so I'm just cutting my losses here. Slow.
Say hello to my little bubble friend. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Good. Messed that up earlier too. Yeah, that was really bad. I don't even want to know. That sucks. 2 seconds gone.
Here we are.
Alright, I'm just gonna say this run's over because I'm being stupid.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm being dumb. I would say, yeah, what the hell is this shit? Did that not... What the fuck are you doing, man? It's just unbelievable how bad I am. I thought I fucking figured that out earlier. Why is that being stupid? Alright, that was just one of the worst kelp forests I've ever fucking had to deal with in my entire life. This run's over, man. Terrible. Everything's just been shit in this run, man.
The graveyard.
I guess Mermalair was like decent. This run was absolutely carried by the early game. Everything else has just been bad. That was almost really bad. That was just really bad. It's like a weird camera angle.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity. Looks like the robot's left itself vulnerable. Dosi. Will SpongeBob be able to neutralize the giant robot's brain?
Wait, really? That was a fucking oh my. How? 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 Dude, that was so fucking bad. Dude, I fucking lost like 11. No, excuse me. Math. I lost. But between Graveyard and Kelp Forest, I lost like 11. What the fuck? 11 between those two. I lost 5 in Rock Bottom. That's like 16. Okay, so 40. It was actually 43 pace until Rock Bottom.
SpongeBob, you did it!
So that must have been like.
What? Oh, yeah.
That was so bad. I have to retime it. Why did I have to PB? Now I have to fucking retime it. Because it was probably a 44:10. Dude, that fucking wait, what? That was a 253 Sand Mountain? How?
I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me.
How do, okay, because I'm getting 116s on that. And the Industrial Park exit wasn't good either. What was the Goo again? Okay. That was terrible. Alright, so if we go through the time saves, we had the 2.5 seconds in early game. We're not going to count that. Thanks, Deal, for the 20. Thanks, Single Cell, for the 28. You're up, Jared, by the way. We lost 20 in Goo Lagoon. That was fun. That was a good time. Good time. We had the same shitty Industrial Park as the PB. We lost 20 seconds in Goo Lagoon. I'm gonna be nice, or I'm gonna be conservative here, because my best Industrial Park is a 507, but we'll just say 512 is like what I usually shoot for, so we'll say we have 25 seconds up to Industrial Park. Then we'll be conservative again here with the Sand Mountain, say 5 seconds in Sand Mountain. It's 30 seconds. This was fine. 1 second. 31 seconds. I'm not going to include the R cancel here. This is like up 37. It's like 6 seconds. 37 seconds. This is stupid. This is actually stupid. Oh my god. If we don't include the L control, then this is still 43 seconds up to this point that we lost in the run, and then this is like a couple. So I lost like 45 seconds without the time saves that I don't usually expect to get, and that's just like 25 early, 20 late. Thanks, Rugo, for the 9 months. I can't believe this PB'd. I was calling this dead with how I played in Kelp Forest. I was like, there's no way. And then Graveyard felt shitty too, and I still got a 351. So we got to retime it. Yeah, the early game was really nice until I did the slam too early. I don't know why. I went to bed last night feeling like I was going to PB today. But yeah, that was okay. So grudges. No more grudge with the missed bash from the PB, because remember I missed the bash at the end even after the bullshit. So we still got a grudge against that run because of the brain clip, but now like I would have gotten a 4411 if I hit the brain fuse first try. And this is probably a 4410. So yeah, this run kind of sucked out of Industrial Park. And then it just kept sucking. And then we got a 4410. And we were actually 1 frame off, because I got a gold today in Tiki's, excuse me, the Needleless segment. The downtown streets. And I missed 420.069 by 1 frame. 1 frame. So we could have immortalized the 420.69, but now it's a fucking 420.67 because I had to go 1 frame faster. Okay, so I have to retime this. I probably missed stuff. Let me actually just go through this again. Let's just, alright, so we have like a conservative 45 seconds. So that's neat, you know? So we, like I was saying earlier, sub 43:30 is most likely realistically doable for me right now. But let's just go through. Out of my splits that I know I can get, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 25 seconds, maybe like 29. Excuse me. What did I just say? 26. Yeah, 36 seconds. 37. Let's say like 43. 43 and a half. 45. Wow. Let's say like 55 and a half, 56, 57 and a half maybe. Um, 58. 107, 109. Alright, so I have 1 minute and 10 of time save in this run. Something like that. And I'm sure there's, you know, there's more. Oh, you think we just can't find another second? Like, obviously 42 is possible, but not feasible. You're not going to get a run where you don't lose any time. Oh no, it's impossible. I didn't even include Quick Slick in that. So with Quick Slick, it's, you know, it's like 115, 114. I didn't even include LCB kids. So include, like, you put those two things together, it becomes like 120. So I have like a minute and 20 seconds of total time saved that I can possibly get in this run, I think. It's like 1 minute and 20 seconds. So 42 is definitely possible. It's just a matter of when it happens, not if it happens. Someday. Maybe not, I mean, definitely not now, but someday. Yeah, not even factoring in the routing decisions that would be required to make that work in a run consistently. Saving time. Come on, man. Can you not see the future? Yeah, so even with the strats that we have now, it's 1 minute and 20 of time save. On what is most likely a 4410. I'm gonna retime it now. Yeah. But yeah, this is what I keep saying. When I keep saying these runs are terrible and then they PB, and then I tell you how much time save I have at the end of the run, like, you see what I'm talking about. Thank you, Scooter, for the 15 months. Alright, I'm gonna go retime this now. Am I still gonna do any percent? No, we're just gonna stop at a 4410 with 1 minute and 20 seconds of time save. Yep, it's over, guys. I'm retiring. GG. Yeah, but you have to, like,
Well,
message
Yeah.
people to do that. I never gotten around to it.
I'd make myself a snack, but there's no time.
Yeah, I have to reach out to my account manager. I think.
they'll
Go.
I mean, I don't think it's called partner representative now. Technically, I think they changed that.
Hey,
But I was one of the early partners, so I have one of those. It's cool. The code for the bot. Oh, you're asking him. Okay.
we can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
Yeah, from Kelp Forest to the end of the game, I do have 11 seconds, and I did get the L control in that run, so could have barely happened, but it's just not happening that run. That run sucked. Rock Bottom kind of just put it in the grave, so I wouldn't lose sleep over that. Yeah, the OG. God, that's so bad. $44.10.
That was a ton of fun. I should do it again sometime.
What was the last PB that I yelled at the top of my lungs? Had this PB? Was that the 24? I think it was 24.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Now I can wear
I really just have not gotten a good run yet. It's just so bad. SBA was okay. It was below average. Well, it was actually, yeah, it wasn't okay then. It was like acceptable for now.
downtown.
Goo Lagoon actually was really bad. I lost 20 seconds in Goo Lagoon. Early game, however, was the best I've ever had, even with a really stupid mistake toward the end.
You just met the Sponginator.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is most satisfying. Push, push,
Yeah.
push, push.
That was just one of those runs where there was no excuse to not get a 43, and it still did. I had to lose so much time to not get that, man.
What?
Yeah, my best early game before that was an 858. Maybe as Frankerface. I don't like that emote. I think it's kind of dumb. Damn, I got a lot of money this run.
So that
I got a 58.49 oil skip. Why? How, man? How was that run? That run was actually just fucking. That was on cocaine. That shit was on cocaine till Squid's house.
With sleep.
What the fuck even was that, dude? In the last couple of months, nothing major, but a lot of minor little improvements here and there. Little tiny things. Yeah, because I'm comparing against, like, I mean, you saw the run, I think. I missed a lot of jumps there. Same thing in my PB, I missed jumps and I thought I had enough. Yeah, this is still 43able. So now is it like, when I say 43 is not even hard to get, like, you guys see now. And plus 10, this is still 43 pace.
Great barrier reef.
What more needs to be said?
Now the robot's taking a beating out there.
Yeah, this is like 0.7 behind my last PB.
The robot better change tactics and fast.
I have this shit.
Move.
If you've ever seen these. a bunch of arbitrary number. I mean, they're not arbitrary necessarily, but they are just made up. Just to demonstrate like what a 43 paced run, like a balanced 43 paced run would look like. It's like a balanced 43, sure. But yeah, it's still ahead of that. I think, right? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it is. It's stupid.
Oh, nice flying.
Like, I was on fucking 2x pace this run. 1x pace, maybe. It's so disgusting. Obviously, I couldn't hold that shit. Definitely too early to say I was on like 1x pace, but definitely like for the paces that I usually get, like the really good paces, I'd say that it was like a 2x paced early game. Still sounds stupid because it's so early though.
The old clothesline move.
But it was still mid 43 pace up until I think. If mode early wasn't that good, then maybe that, I don't know. That was probably Bull BMS just missing it one time.
Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is
Wait, I think I actually had a really bad beach. Can't remember. I think this run just absolutely fell apart after getting past Sandy. Or getting past Dream 1. Even. No, this run was actually like fine. The first like kind of weird bad thing was bumper boats. If we're not counting Squid's house, I mean. Cracked. That shit was actually so good. I'm not gonna beat this for a while.
Still got the moves.
Yeah, a lot of good and bad splits today, let's just put it that way. Yeah, that was really solid. That was good. That's gonna be probably sitting there for a while. I'm always gonna lose time to that one. Maybe. Did I forget the split, or did my split not go through? I actually don't even know. This might not work, by the way. I see 20s. Oh, that's not good. I kind of needed that. That would have been a great run to get that on. Yeah, whoops.
Sorry. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, it goes through phases. Next thing you know, it'll just not work for another week. I don't know, man.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oops.
Congratulations.
Hey, man. Yeah, that was a frame off again. Might be continuable. I don't know. I need more experience with late game, so whatever. I'd be happy calling this the final run if I finish it, and then just highlight that shit and come back tomorrow. Later
Here's
today.
another one.
Just try to get more experience in. God, this sucked. Sorry. Just a pretty bad run. Yeah, I just had a shitty early game and I just had just as shit of a Goo Lagoon. So yeah.
Welcome to the...
Not on purpose, but I keep waking up late, unfortunately.
Scavenger hunt 3 years running. Thank you.
Yeah, now he only streams 12 hours a day. What an asshole. Guy thinks just because he got famous he can just sit on it and only stream 12 hours a day. He's not even making it 12 hours today. What an actual fraud. The fame got the shift. Ever since he went from 400 viewers to 200 viewers, he's really been full of himself. I don't know why I ever subbed. He can't even get the taxi skip. He's so bad at the game.
Sand mountains.
Hello.
Yeah, this run's really bad.
So that. So that. Yeah.
Thanks, C40, for the gift of fiddle.
So that.
Alright, guys, can I get 31 subs right now, please? I need to get back to 1400.
So that.
I'm selling out. This actually isn't selling out.
So that.
This is just straight up begging on the internet. Can I get 31 subs for that sick goal that I got earlier in Goo Lagoon, and then just finish with a 638 like an actual dumbass?
So that. Yikes! Looks like SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
I'll hold you to it. Then I'll be rich.
Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Thanks, Cash. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Was that run at least fun to watch? Just watching me lose a fuck ton of time and then catch all the way up again at the end?
Yeah.
I don't look at chat when I'm in late game.
Yeah. Now the robot's taking a beating.
Yo,
out there.
Feefers, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Alright, there we go. There we go. Only 20 left. Look at that, teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork. Only 20 left and we're back to 1400.
Now the robot. What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen? Yeah.
Yeah, offer a beater.
Yeah.
Don't ask for people to gift subs. If you want to be generous, then, you know, it's up to you. Yo, AK, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Alright, we're 15 away from 1400 now.
That was a doozy.
Help me sleep at night. Let's not dip below 1300. Below 15 is already scary. I really don't deserve it for just not being entertaining the past like 3 months. But thank you.
Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy! One more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Yeah. Oh,
Krusty Fab Sock, thanks for the 14. Crep, thank you for the Twitch Prime for 1 year.
Yeah.
You notice that I do better when I'm reading chat. That's just cherry picking. 100% cherry picking. Literally my best late game ever was not reading chat. My best industrial park split ever was not reading chat toward the end.
That does it.
I know you would like to think that there's like this magical solution for getting runs, but the truth is, whatever I feel is right in the right time is what's gonna work.
tickets?
I think the past 5 PBs I was not reading chat at all for the final 20 minutes. So.
Money.
Chat can help me get through early game though.
Ow! I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way. The robot better.
Yeah, I
change
still want to
tactics
start in
and
the
fast.
afternoons if I wake up late. I'm gonna be waking up late today too. Because I have to highlight after this run's over.
Money.
PB that I got. Unfortunately.
There's another opportunity
This is
for
just
SpongeBob.
a disaster.
Money.
Thank you for the bits, C40.
I'm
Appreciate it, man.
Money.
What? Keep.
bubble power. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
I've got.
Say hello to my little
This run still sucks. It's kind of unfortunate that I had to lose so much time. Early game and mid game, both just bad.
There.
That took way too long to set up.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
The marmalade.
Where's all the security?
Gary!
Yeah.
Good. 2 runs in a row. Good.
Hunt 3 years running. Thank you.
Fuck.
I got. Say hello
here we are.
Say hello to my little bubble friend. Say hello to my little bubble friend. Hot? Oh.
Hey.
Say hello to my little bubble friend. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Good. That was really scary.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The graveyard.
Sucks so far. How did I miss that? It's kind of throwing. Slow graveyard so far. Nice. Just kind of worried about that for a second.
Had enough?
Yeah, this was pretty bad.
What?
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
And here we are, folks, the main event! A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity! Looks like SpongeBob may have a moment to act here. Dose. Will SpongeBob be able to neutralize the giant robot's
My
brain?
fellow friend.
Oh,
I proclaim this the greatest comeback run of all time. This is the greatest comeback ever recorded in the history of the game. I don't understand. I just sub 17 late game. I just got a sub 17 late game.
Sussy baka.
I don't know what was going through my head at this point. Probably just adrenaline or cocaine, but this was not a sub 17 late game. You can clearly see that it's a 1709. I'm just confused as to why I thought this at first. I guess because during the run, my mentality was if I get a sub 17, the run's saved. But in my mind, that translates to getting a 43, not just PBing. So I guess I was getting the two confused in my head because I was excited. And by the way, you can also see like when I go through these splits, it's pretty clear to me that I'm confused as to how it's sub 17 because it wasn't really good enough, which is because it wasn't good enough. So that settles that. After PBing like an hour or so, like an hour ago.
Yeah.
I'm just too good for the game. I need another game.
SpongeBob, you did it!
Yeah.
What'd he do?
And I still don't have a 43, so I'm not that good.
All my plans.
Yeah.
That does it.
I just got a sub 17 late game. And I was thinking like, you know what I was thinking going out of Industrial Park? I was thinking to myself, oh damn, that's a 2658. I'm just gonna get a sub 17 now so I can PB twice in the same day, and I fucking did. Just, it would sound so stupid if it didn't happen that way, but it just happened to work out that way, so it sounds good. Just really terrible until late game. That was a really good late game, except for like, might not have been as good as I thought it was actually, because I did lose 5 seconds in Graveyard. That was a really bad Graveyard. This yeah, this is what carried. This was a hard carry. And this was also like 5 seconds loss. This was like acceptable. This was fine. Still got a bad Industrial Park. But again, like, I just got a sub 17. I'm right about that, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was a sub 17 late game. Alright, Jared and Zim get to fight over the verification.
Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I.
No runs past 3 a.m. Alright, we'll do another run. Just because. Yeah. I'll do another run. Fine. Yeah, this run, we already looked at the time saves last run. Yeah, I have to run this back again. For sure.